carpooling, bicycling, walking, riding the bus, even using a van pool. The options that are available to people who want to try to save money, improve their health, have a ride to work that's not necessarily solo, but have some interaction with your coworkers or your friends, and just start your day off in a great way.
I actually had a problem with my car. So there was a transmission recall, and I was without my car for about 2 months. Since I needed to get to work, I started looking at different options. I have Jan and Lori and Selma. It's nice because you know when they're not on the bus. It's like, oh, what happened to them? The ride is really nice and it's very non-stressful. Sometimes driving in traffic is very stressful. It's actually pretty fast, especially like this route, there's not a whole lot of stops. So I get to work at a great time.
I work at Wafer Tech. It was something I always wanted to do for the last few years, to actually acquire a bike. I haven't had one in decades. And the bicycle I could definitely use any time in the future, or even for my own personal use. I would still be motivated to ride my bicycle to work because I've actually been enjoying it, besides the morning coolness, the view, etc., and getting the physical fitness benefit out of it. Some things I've done in the past have been very involved athletically. This is their life after rugby, because I only retired 3 years ago. And I have a personal interest to stay fit, and this is going to be a great vehicle to do that.
I chose to live near where I work so that I can walk to work every day. That's good for the environment, and it's also good for my health. My commute to work every day is literally a walk in the park. I get to walk through beautiful Esther Short Park to go to work every day. Vancouver has so many restaurants and coffee shops, and I can stop and get a coffee on my way to work. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
I would like a cold brew this morning. Before this, I drove to work my whole life. I don't miss the traffic and I don't miss the congestion. This is great.
We commute from North Beaverton to east edge of Vancouver. It's about 27 miles, and depending on traffic, can be anything between 42 minutes and 55 minutes. Sharp has a flexibility in our work hours. So, that's one of the biggest issues with commuting. It's like, oh, what time do I have to be there? What time do you have to be there? With Sharp, it's really convenient.
I prefer carpooling than driving myself. It's fun to carpool and you get a company. People don't get bored, and also you can save money and gas as well.
A lot less wear and tear on cars and expense. And long term, I don't know, certainly there's some camaraderie we get being in the car.
If you're interested in trying to do a different commute to work, maybe once a week, twice a week, whatever it is that works within your schedule, there is a plethora of information available to the commuter who lives in Southwest Washington. You can go to clarkcommute.org. There's bike map links. There's information on how to find a carpool partner. You'll find information on transit, and it will direct you to C-Tran, which is our local transit agency. There's information about forming a van pool, and you can also contact C-Tran for that. So there's so much information, there's so much out there for the person who would like to give it a try and start thinking about doing something other than driving alone.